So what are your top 3 tips for setting up a lab?
I think the most important part to create a dry lab is to have very clear goals of what you want to do in the next 3 or 5 years, and then describe them very well, and also just try to get everything that is needed to achieve that goal, where you need a certain number of staff, or you need to have a certain computing infrastructure behind that help you to achieve that goal. But said that, in science everything is moving very quickly, so you always have to have a plan B, where you think about what things you need to change when you go through your project. So that is also something that you need to take into account when you are leading a dry lab. And I think another important point here is that you need to have your collaborations, and you have to create your network of collaborations with people, because for funding this is nowadays very, very important.
And who, or indeed what, inspired you towards a career in science?
I think what really inspired me in the past has been my colleagues, working with my colleagues and then sitting and discussing ideas and sharing information. That is what it really inspired me to do science, because it was such a great feeling to be able to share your ideas. And there are not ideas that are wrong, they are all ideas that, you know, in science many times a very silly idea or something crazy, it can be actually something very important in the future.
Have you come up against any barriers during your scientific career, and what did you do to overcome those?
I think the main barrier in my career has been myself. When I saw opportunities, or I was presented with opportunities, and I didn't consider that I was good enough or I have the 100% qualities to pursue that particular opportunity. So with the time you realize that that is not really true, nobody is perfect for a particular job, you just need to be enthusiastic and believe that this is something that you like and you will do it well for sure.
Have you felt that you've had to sacrifice anything for your career?
Sure, yes, I had to sacrifice the most important thing for me, that is family, because for me it was not only to follow a scientific career, it was to move abroad. And while that is very exciting when you are very young, you always want to go away and do exciting things. With the time you realize that you missed the contact with your family. So yes, I missed that, definitely.
There are many different leadership styles, so how do you run your group and what kind of style have you adopted?
I think the style that I like to have while running my group is probably a very democratic one, in the sense that I like to get everybody engaged in the project, everybody engaged in what are our goals. So what I always do is share my vision, my goals with them, and listen to them, because they have so many good ideas, and many times much better than mine. So it's very, very important in a scientific career to listen to others.
What advice would you give to young researchers like myself who are just starting out in our careers?
Well, I will advise you to go for it, because this is a very exciting field. I really like to come up every morning to work and see that there are new things to look at, there are new papers coming out, and there are always people thinking about new and exciting ways to move science forward. Very exciting, very challenging. Do it.